Yo, it's your boy Kev.
It's your boy B. Lou.
And y'all are now tuned into the On the Low podcast.
Let's get it, man.
I don't know why these bitches be tripping. They all on my phone. I just be pimping. These other dudes simping. I'm making a killing. I'm chasing the millions. Yeah. I don't know why these bitches be hoes. They doing the most. I'm chasing my goals. That's how it goes. I don't know why these bitches be tripping. They all on my phone. I just be pimping. These other dudes simping. I'm making a killing. I'm chasing the millions. Yeah. I don't know why these bitches be hoes. They doing the most. I'm chasing my goals. That's how it goes. Yeah.
All right, y'all. What's going on, everybody?
Yeah.
Hope everybody doing good, feeling great, living better. You know how I go. We're joined here today with a very special guest. We were supposed to do this a little while ago, but I'm happy that he's here. I'm happy he came through. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
Y'all know the vibes. It's your guy. You might as well. We outside. What's up, fellas? What's going on?
What's good?
Good, man.
What's good?
How
I'm
you,
good.
You had a good ride down here?
No. But I'm there. And sometimes the journey is definitely worth the result. So
Right, that's a fact.
Cool with that.
Right, yeah.
So before we get into today's episode, I'm going to need everyone watching to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that big red button.
You heard the man.
We need 1,000 followers. Go show some love. It's free. There's a link in the description where you can support the show, send anything you want, anything sent in, put to the show. I'm fumbling my words. Look at me. I ain't done this one in a minute. Like, it's been a week.
Get it together.
I'm working. Anything sent into the show gets put right back in so we can grow. There's also a link where you can send in a voice message to the show. Anything sent in gets played right here. We'll talk about whatever it is that you want to talk about. If you disagree with anything we say, that's even a better reason to send in a voice message. I think so. Go check us out on Instagram, @officialonthelow. Reels going up weekly. They fucking with it. Running them numbers up. Go ahead, take it, B.
All right. So real quick, you performed a couple weeks ago you opened for Benny the Butcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were there. We were there in the crowd.
Dope.
Watching you up there go crazy. You
yeah.
you got the energy when you perform.
Always. No matter where I'm at, that's me.
Yeah. So tell me how you tell me a little bit about that. Tell me how you like that performance. How you like that?
Well, me in general, I feel like performing is just basically connecting with people. So when people come out and when they pay to see a show, they want to be entertained. So the least I could do is just give it 10 out of 10. You know, so that's what's important to me. Just making sure the crowd can connect at some point. So that's my whole energy.
And like my very first impression was like before you went on. Like, it was literally like 10 minutes before you went on, right? We were sitting there and I was like, if I was performing, I'm telling everyone in the back of this room to come up to the front.
Right.
And then no later they call your name. You're in the backstage like, I'm not coming out until y'all are all out here in the front.
That's a fact. I need that respect because I work very hard to get where I'm at. So y'all go come up here and enjoy the show.
And then they went up there and enjoyed the show and you put on a show too.
I appreciate it.
You had your what's the name, Mighty?
Oh, Mighty the Lion.
The Lion.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How I need to know how this mascot idea came.
So I shot a music video to my song Tiffany, and the theme of it was a college party. And I'm like, well, what's a college party without a mascot? So we got the mascot, we brought it there, everybody loved it. I'm like, you do know we're going to do this everywhere we go now. Right? And they were like, yeah. So we've been carrying this since February. So it's not the first time I've done it, but it's the first time I've done it to this extent. So
no, I like it. Is it always the same person?
No. I switch this up. Sometimes you'll see like a muscular one or a shorter one. You never know. It's all different types of flavors in there.
I fuck with it.
Yeah. Because like at the Benny the Butcher joint, he was really hitting that shit. I was like, he's getting busy in that.
He was up there fucking it up.
Nah, man, that's dope. So tell me a little bit about. So when you perform, I'm sure you see crazy things in the crowd while you're performing.
Oh Lord!
And you have to stay in character.
I don't. I laugh just like everybody else laugh.
Right.
I hope y'all see what I'm seeing because it's just crazy. It's just craziness happening. At least like every 2 shows, it's something I go back like that and just happen.
Like I can't believe.
Tell me what are the craziest things that you've seen like in front of you while you're performing.
I just did a show. I think it was like an annual day something. Some dude is dancing, just regular dancing in the crowd.
Yeah.
Then he starts breakdancing. I'm like, okay. I look back. Then I look back and he's like upside down, like his legs are up, but he's like head in the dirt spinning. I'm like, all right. There's no way I'm watching this dude spin on his head. I'm not even doing that kind of song for him to be spinning on his head. Like, why are you spinning? But yeah, that was one of the craziest ones that happened like recently. That was pretty sick to me. I hope he's okay though. It was a lot of dirt.
Facts, right?
That was sick.
I bet.
It was outside too, so.
Oh, he was outside?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was pretty sick.
Spinning on the head.
I wouldn't do that. You couldn't pay me to do that.
Hey, it means that you got some effect on the crowd. So.
Yeah, that's what makes it worth it. Just seeing people attempt to injure themselves, but I hope no one else do that. No one else. None of my fans. If you can hear me, please don't spin on your head. There's no insurance policy on my behalf that will cover that. Talk to the venue.
Do that shit at your own risk.
Your own risk. Enjoy yourself at your own risk.
And I hope you have health insurance.
Yes, a lot of it.
So you have was it Party Island Records?
Yes,
that's
yes.
your label.
Yeah. So it's Party Island Music Group. It started in like 2014, but I didn't really launch it until 2018. Okay. So it's me and like several other artists, but I feel like it's definitely a nice independent branch that's attached to a major. So it gives us like that leeway to do the middle ground. So we don't have to follow the same guidelines as a major, but we have the same push as it. So it's pretty dope deal.
So would you say it's more of like a collective of artists? Or?
Yeah, it's more of a collective, definitely.
Okay.
And everybody has like a different style and different energy, so it's
right.
pretty dope. Just seeing that the vibes bounce off each other, so it's dope like that.
So how do you go about like looking for artists to be part of that, something like that?
They find us.
Okay.
They find us, and if you're dope enough, they'll be found for sure.
Right.
So especially in Philly, like finding an artist that can make it is like this. So just coming across it at the right time always works out.
Okay.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about Philly, about what it was like coming up in Philly to be trying to be an artist. Like, what was that like for you?
So imagine this, right? You're in a 4-corner room. There's 8 people. All 8 people do the same thing. And you want each of those people to support you. You have to get those 7 people that aren't you, that do the same thing, to support you. That sounds impossible, right?
Sounds crazy.
That's Philly. That right there is exactly how it is coming up in Philly as an artist. You got to get those people that do the same thing that you do to support you without them saying it's doing too much. So it's not fun.
Yeah,
it's not fun. But once they do catch on, it's like, finally, thank you, Jesus.
Right. Once the ball starts rolling,
then they're like, well, if we work with you, then that's when it starts clicking. Like, oh, you got a little bit further than me. Let me work with him now. Like,
right.
If we would have all worked together in the beginning, we all would have been up there. But they don't get that. You could tell them a million times, like, if we all do it at the same time, it'll work.
Right.
Instead of one person, and then now I gotta stress myself to help out, and y'all gotta reach to. Just work together.
Right. So at what point in your music career did you notice people are really like liking your music?
I flew to Dallas in 2020. Actually, during the pandemic, I got booked to do a tour in Dallas. And I seen a kid in there, and they were like, oh, my God, are you YouMidasWell? I'm like, yeah. They were like, can I take a picture? Then they're like, hey, Mom, there's a famous person in the airport. I'm like, yeah, that's super dope. So I was taking pictures.
Fire.
And then when I got there, like just seeing the people know the words to my music when I was singing it was like really dope.
And you said in Dallas?
That was
too?
In Dallas. Yeah.
That's like halfway across the country.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if y'all know me out here, then I'm doing something right. You know,
right.
Exactly. Know the words, and people recognize me on the street out there. So that was dope.
Yeah. What do you think is something that artists should do to help get their voice out there to where they can be recognized?
Leave your hometown. Leave.
Yeah.
Just take a moment to meet new people, to find new energy, and then bring it back home. Show people something different. Because if everybody's learning the same thing and seeing the same thing, it's going to be stuck. But if somebody goes outside and brings back new ideas, now it's like, oh, who's that guy? So just branch out, do more.
That's good advice.
Definitely great advice. I was watching one of those vlogs you did, and you visited a school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You're always trying to give back to like the community?
I love the school
tours.
tours. I feel like those are like my favorite shows, honestly. Like it's great, like, you know, the big crowds and all that, but just seeing the look on the kids' face, like the hope that they feel like they can do this too. That's what I want them to feel, because that's what I always felt when I was younger. I'm like, I can do this. So when you see somebody doing it, it makes you want to do it more. So
right.
That's what makes it priceless to me.
And they even put it together like a little like interview.
Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah, that was the best thing probably ever. That whole year, just seeing them like take the time to study and be like, well, let's find out what we can learn. And I was more than willing to sit there for, I don't know how long it was. I answered every question and shook every hand. I'm like, I could do this every day.
That had me weak. And one kid was like, how much money you make?
Oh yeah, that was a good question. That was a great question.
And he explained it like, well, with music, there's so many ways you can make money.
Yeah,
like,
that's the best
answered
way.
it without answering it.
Yeah, it's like you could get a lot. You could get a whole lot. Just make sure you put yourself in a position to do it. That's what.
And then freestyling with the teacher too.
Oh yeah, that was funny. I didn't know. He was like, dude, man, I've been rapping since like '85. I'm like,
oh damn,
you're about to rap, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he starts rapping. I'm like, all right, here I go. Here we go.
You spitting that shit though.
Yeah, he was. It was dope. It was dope. And he was like real connected with that New York culture. So that's always a good energy. Like, you know, New York is like one of the meccas for like hip hop. So
yeah.
I love being there.
What are some so growing up, what were some of the artists that you listened to that like led you to want to do music?
Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder definitely was a sound that really like gravitated towards me just because the extensive usage of instrumentation. Like I really like I'm an instrumentalist myself, so like I actually got a scholarship to Berklee College of Music for drum.
Oh wow.
So so like just this like hearing like somebody like him with like the Quincy Jones production, it was like that right there is crazy. That right there was it. So definitely Stevie Wonder, more new generation like Eminem, Jay-Z. Drake now, and of course, it's just a lot of great sounds that all like have the same purpose. It all makes you feel some type of way. So that's what made me get in the studio. Like I'm gonna make somebody feel like this one day.
Right.
Those are my guys.
So did you ever end up doing anything with that? The college you said Berklee.
Berklee, So I got a deferment, and I was going to go there. Then I got hired to teach. So I was teaching audio engineering at Bill Gates High School of the Future. Had my own class, and then I got hired by Michael Blackson to do his TV show and his reality show, My American Queen. So that just got picked up by Oxygen 2 years ago. So. I did that in 2010. So
I saw in an interview you were just talking about it.
So it was dope to see that come to life after all the time. But I didn't go to college because I got hired to do what I was going to college to do. If that makes sense.
No, makes perfect sense.
Makes perfect sense.
Actually makes perfect sense.
Yeah. So that's why I skipped that. But I was in a lot of colleges, but not in class though. I shouldn't have been there, but I was there though.
So what did you do on the show?
Well, I just was standing on couches holding the microphone, collecting the audio, making the score, putting all the sounds, and people were like walking and like doors closing, like I'm doing all the sounds behind the scenes. So I did everything, and when they updated it, they used my entire album for the soundtrack. So that was like super dope.
That's
fire. Yeah. So that was dope.
That's fire, man.
How was Michael Blackson in person?
You know what's the crazy part is? He's very humble. He's really cool. He's not even a comedian of his family. They were cracking jokes on him the whole time. I'm like, I thought this is not supposed to go like this. Now, he cracked this joke on me when I first met him. He said I looked like Chris Brown after Rihanna. And I didn't forget that mic. I didn't like that mic. That's all right, buddy. That's all right. But that wasn't cool. But he treated us to Cracker Barrel that night. So that was all right. All right. At least feed us. Then he made some spinach. And we all got to eat. And I'm like, all right, you making up for that joke.
Right.
We didn't get off with a good start, but this is a good vibe. But yeah, shout out to Mike, everybody in that situation. Chris, they're all good people.
That's what's up.
That's dope, man. That right there is fire. And you told us that you listen to Drake a lot. What do you think about the album?
I think it was dope. I feel like the internet is having a field day right now with the
zesty memes and
with the Drake. Like, I'm not used to seeing Drake like that, but I mean, for them, it's getting themselves. You know, that's tapping into a whole nother world. So
that is true.
I think that's dope. I'm not sure what made him like do that like that, but it worked. So
yeah, that shit worked.
I honestly think that his tone wasn't that zesty. It was the beat that made it extra zesty.
Yeah.
I really think it was the beat, bro, because it was like the little beat behind it that makes you want to do this when you say it.
I've had the album on repeat.
Yeah,
bumping that shit.
It's definitely a repeat album. I haven't heard like a Drake album that wasn't like repeat worthy in a while, so that's dope. And I'm a big Drake fan, so like I look like forward to what he's gonna do. So
They said 21 not about to do any more music with him after this shit.
Ain't no need to. He ain't got to do nothing else.
That's a fact. You really don't got to.
He can retire right now and it'll be #1 for the next 30 weeks. So
Easily.
Facts. All right, we about to take a quick left turn because I need to know the answer to this.
Oh yeah.
Before and after the blue check, what was the difference with Woman?
That is a great question. Before the blue check, I was still doing a lot of shows. I was still booked out and doing a lot of stuff. But after the blue check, I don't know what in people's brain just like did a complete 180. All of a sudden they cared. The shows started getting packed out. My phone is ringing off the hook. People were driving down just to come to my house like, congratulations, bro, you got a blue check. I'm like, this was like 5 minutes. Like 5 minutes ago, nobody was calling me. So the blue check definitely gave like a real big like impact on the people around me. So
and it was like almost immediately.
And it wasn't even 5 minutes. The whole
That's
Instagram,
wild.
Congratulations, like at least like 80, 90 people, just congratulations. I'm like, I just dropped a song like a week ago. Like, nobody posted the song.
Go bump that shit.
Yeah. So,
just send them the link to every single
How many
exactly.
How many followers did you have when you got the blue check?
About 42,000.
Okay.
42,000, yeah.
Okay, yeah. And then they started flocking. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, they went crazy after that. I almost doubled it. So it was,
Yeah. So what was it like with the woman beforehand and after?
I always had the ladies. That's always been me.
Okay.
They call me Papi Tusave. That's who I am.
Okay.
So I'm the smooth guy with the ladies. That's usually what my music is about. I just talk to the ladies. So I feel like nobody really doing that. So I'm like, it's what I do in real life. So I just put it on the song. But
I like
it
it.
definitely
It's
elevated
authentic.
though. It definitely elevated. I got a lot of crazy stories that happened afterwards just because of that. So it's cool.
Anything you can think of off the top?
Some girl thought that I was like Lil Yachty's cousin. So she was like paying for everything possible for anybody with me, like paying for people to get tattoos, buying us all
Oh
food.
my God.
It was a crazy day. And I think I was in the Bronx. Yeah, I was in the Bronx. And I'm like, I don't know you, but I guess you're just excited for this moment.
Right.
Spend it all.
What made her think you were
Come on.
Lil Yachty's cousin though?
I have no idea. I guess she seen the blue check and seen a picture with me and Lil Yachty, and it just was like, oh, they must be family. I'm like, I don't know Lil Yachty. And she was like, I don't care. I'm like, well, you're here now. Whatever you're spending, spend it. So
Yeah, that's on you, shorty.
Right,
Like-
that's on you. I didn't even get a tattoo. She paid for my homies to get tattoos. I'm like, go for it.
Yeah. What's the favorite city you went to perform?
Austin, Texas.
Okay.
Austin, Texas. Second to that is Atlanta and New York. I feel like Atlanta and New York are like tied, like anywhere in New York. But Austin, Texas, crazy. I did 16 shows in 7 days.
God.
How the hell?
Crazy, right? I was literally getting on, like the bikes where you like sit on the back and then
Yeah.
somebody
Oh,
cut
yeah.
up. They were taking us from show to show, like just so
Oh,
we could
that's
get to the
lit.
shows in time. Like I did a show with XXX Tentacion. That was crazy.
you really?
Yeah.
That's
when he
wild.
did Look
That's
at Me,
wild.
he pulled us on stage. If you look up the South by Southwest documentary, that's me
Yeah.
on stage with him turning up. I met Akon there. I met Ray Shremmer. They gave me their number, invited us to a mansion party that night. So
Fire.
I got to meet everybody. Dirk was there. Like it wasn't too many people that weren't there that all like blew up later on. So
Right.
it was the perfect time to be there.
That's fire, man.
Yeah, I
That's
would live
fire.
there. Like if that was the festival every day, I would live there.
Right.
For sure.
So did you get to like meet X?
I did.
Like,
I did.
personally?
Yeah, we got to talk. Not too long, but just enough to kind of like just pick each other's brain. 'Cause then he ended up coming to Philly probably like a year or two later after he really blew up because he hadn't blown up at the time.
Right.
But after he blew up, we kept the connection and we were able to go out there and turn up with him too.
That's what's
So
up.
that was dope.
That's dope.
Yeah, that one hurt. Actually, he was like my favorite. at the
Yeah,
time.
no, that definitely hurt. It's a guy named Reggie Mills that put the show on down there. So shout out to him for allowing me to meet X for the
Right.
period of time that he was, here. So that was a good energy right there.
And you said you went to a mansion party with Akon and
No, Ray Shremmer.
Ray Shremmer.
Yeah. So that was definitely crazy.
I bet.
They had a guy named Impact that just got signed to them too. So he was just like, "Everybody come turn up. I'm lit now." Like, we in there. Like I don't know what
like
else
anybody
to do.
that's here can come. Like
Just
just
here.
turn this shit up.
He's like, take my number. I'm like, why aren't they like this at home? Like that's what they tell me. Like at home, you meet a celebrity, they like, don't talk to me. I'm like, we in the same club. I got a better car to you. It don't matter. None of that. They don't care about none of that. They just they go with the status and run with it. So
Okay.
I don't care about that. That's the difference between me and them. That's why like things are a lot smoother for me. I don't have to like look both ways when I cross the street. I just do music.
Right.
That's dope, man. That's dope. All right, this question is gonna sound a little crazy.
I love crazy questions. I want y'all to know y'all can ask me anything. Just let it rip. I'm here
All
for
right,
it.
bet. All right. So you at the crib, and an announcement comes on the TV, and it says Michael Myers is in your hood right now for the next 4 hours.
Yeah.
It's a $500,000 bounty on his head.
Oh, we going to get him.
You headhunting?
We getting him.
All right.
That's it. It's like, that's all we got to do.
I was just curious because Michael Myers be taking out groups of 8, 9, 10
That's
people.
what I'm
you feel
saying.
me?
I
Yeah.
was just thinking, all right, if I could break it down with this person and that person, they can do it. I could just inform them of what's happening. I'll let you
Take a
guys
cut
know
at the
what's
end.
going. Yeah, if y'all make it out, then we gonna split that down. If not, we just lost.
Taking them down.
He asked me that before we started, and I was like, "Look, I know the 5 that we would put together. Take Michael the fuck
You just
down."
need 3, but 5, you definitely got
5,
it.
Oh, yeah.
he's cornered, surrounded.
Oh yeah,
Surrounded.
that's $100K a piece. I can get jiggy with that.
Exactly.
I
You
don't,
could
I don't care.
buy a little house like down south or something.
You know what I mean?
Nice amount of land. It'd be cool
Yeah.
with that.
Facts. All right. So another question. During my research, I seen a post that you posted. It said, Ice Spice or Coil Ray.
Oh yeah, that right there got everybody irritated. My DM was flooded.
Yeah, I seen the
Oh,
post.
that was a lot.
I didn't see who you chose though. Who you picked?
That's the thing. I never put it up there.
That's why I had to ask. That's why I had to ask.
So if it was up to me, right,
Yeah.
I would say Coily Ray. But I like Ice Spice what she's going to become. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
I feel like Coily Ray is so much more into it.
Yeah.
Than Ice Spice is. We like 2 songs in or 3 songs in with Ice Spice. Coily
True.
Ray, she got a catalog now. So I want to ask that again in like 6 months to see like where they're both at. So that's what I'm
Yeah.
excited
Okay.
to see.
You fucking with that new Bikini Bottom shit? Ice Spice.
Yo,
put
it's
out?
crazy. One of my good friends was in the video and did invite me. jerk.
Damn.
What a jerk. But nah, yeah, definitely shout out to that song. I think that's another good internet record. That's a really good TikTok record. So they know what they're doing with the sounds. And the kids, like, once they hear the SpongeBob sound, their ears just perk up and they draw to it. So
Yeah.
It's like
I perk up.
yeah, it's a science to it.
Are you ready, kids?
Exactly.
What's up? I'm right there with it.
It's like you either love her or hate her. I'm kind of neutral. I don't listen to her, so I don't really have much of an opinion other than what I see on like TikTok.
That's
But,
really
like,
what it is. That's all we're really getting right now, honestly.
Right.
I didn't really see anything else other than like the TikTok post and a few other posts. The page is pretty bland right now.
Facts. So you watch YouTube?
Of course.
What kind of channels do you like? What
It
do you like
depends.
watching?
I watch some crazy stuff. Like for some reason, for like a week, my whole feed was like animals attacking each other. I don't know why that became
but
like
you
my
can get sucked
algorithm.
into that though. You can get sucked into that.
It did. Like after the 5th video, I was like, "This is sick." But then after like the 8th or 9th video, I'm like, "This is still sick," but I can't stop watching it.
Right.
I don't know why that happened.
Now
to me.
like you watch, like get his ass.
Yeah, it's like, he didn't do that. Not a crocodile. It's like, oh yeah, this is happening. But
Yo,
yeah.
you ever seen giraffes fighting?
I have, and they just
Bro,
do
the
that
way they
neck thing
bro.
in and start breaking each other's. Yeah,
Sword fights
that
and
was
shit.
sick.
Crazy.
That's
bro.
sick. I
Crazy.
seen that happen at the safari one time when I was at Six Flags when I
watched
was
it
a
live?
kid. They really was attacking each other at the park.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That was a wild stay.
I remember one time I was at a zoo,
Story time?
a little story time.
All right.
When I was a kid, probably like 8, 9 years old, and we was at the gorilla exhibit. And we're chilling there watching. The next thing you know, a gorilla like jumps on the back and starts humping the fuck out of the other.
Oh
like,
no,
wilding out.
I would have been so traumatized as a kid.
Bro,
I would've been traumatized.
I was geeking. I thought it was the funniest shit I ever seen in my life.
How old were you?
I was probably like close to 10, like 9, 10.
Oh yeah, so
old.
you were just at the border of understanding
Yeah.
what was happening. It's like they were really going to town.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny because they were both males, and it was more.
Oh,
of a
that's even weirder.
It was more of a dominance thing.
I get
once
it.
the
Okay,
zookeeper
yeah.
came around,
Okay.
because there was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
some moms like, "Oh my god, get a zookeeper."
Yeah, like
And-
they could help, right?
My people are like, "What
Break
the
it
fuck
up.
are they gonna do?" Like,
I mean, while we're on the topic of gorillas, I got a question for you, Dad. I got a question for you.
Okay.
throwback question. I already
This is
know.
a throwback question.
All right.
Who's winning? 100 unarmed men. They have no weapons. One gorilla.
It depends on how hungry that gorilla is. I don't know.
They're fighting to the death. The 100 men have no weapons, and it's one gorilla.
I mean, it is 100 men though, so I'll probably go with the 100 men.
Thank you.
They'll
How high, bro?
probably take out like 10 or 15 of them, but by the time they get to them, we
Only
might get
10
a
or
little tired.
15?
Yeah. Hopefully they figure out a strategy by the time the first 15 are going.
All right, let me give you some perspective. So you know, like at the pit stop at the racetrack where they got the little gun that unscrews the lug nuts on the tires.
Yeah.
A gorilla can do that with his fingers.
Yeah.
He can peel your skin off of your face.
Yeah.
He's
That's
only
how-
taking out 15 people, bro.
I hope he get tired by then. They gotta give him some stomach punches or something, wear him out on some Mike Tyson type time. Or something.
This is the strategy. You
Ain't
got to
no
break
way,
them down
bro.
in teams. You got 20 people for the left arm, 20 people for the right arm, 20 for the
As
legs.
soon as y'all separate, you're
and then
dead.
another 20 for,
I
another
don't
20
care.
for vitals.
It's
Strike
gonna be
team.
that one person that gets him in a full Nelson. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but it's gonna be that one strong dude that does
Someone
it.
gotta
I'm like,
do it,
how
bro.
did you just do that? But he's gonna have him in a full Nelson. Then whatever happens from there, I hope that it works out for them.
So somebody holding a gorilla in a full Nelson.
I would be so. I just seen some crazier stuff on
Yeah,
YouTube.
after you got like 80 other people holding their
That's what
arms
I'm
down.
saying. Somebody got to do something. If it's 100 of us,
I'm not jacking it, bro. I'm not jacking none of it, bro. The gorilla fucking up everybody.
I mean, they
and then
could,
gonna go
they
eat
could
some
get knocked
bananas
out
with the
too,
gang
though.
later.
They could get knocked out. Like they got the same pressure point as a person. So hopefully somebody figure that out before they get dismantled.
I'm not jacking it. I'm not jacking none
Unlimited
of it,
human kicks. 100 people kicking them. That's 200 feet at a time. So
Yeah.
100 people can't kick him at us. They gonna kick each other before they leg hit him.
if they all do it at a right pattern, they can stomp them.
Yeah, you gotta have a
I'm
system.
not jacking it, man. I'm not jacking.
Now, all right. What kind of people are we talking about? Are we talking about like big, buff, brolic people like WWE? Like
We talking 100. We taking a random sample from America of 100 people, dropping them on a football field with a gorilla.
all right, if they from Chicago, they got him. They got him. Philly, they got him. If you in like Albuquerque or something, I don't know about y'all. I don't know. But if you go to one of these big cities, I'm gonna take my chances with New York over one gorilla.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know. I might take the redneck states over the.
No, for sure, because they're barehead bandits. They'll definitely beat them.
I see videos of the rednecks wrestling crocodiles in the water, bro.
Yeah, so yeah, if we could take a croc out, somebody get a nice jab out on the gorilla. One good jab.
I still
right
don't think they can do it. If you gave 4 men weapons, they fucking him up. But I don't know, bro. With no weapons, I'm not jacking it.
I know some
I'm standing on that to this day.
I know some big dudes, probably like 5 of them could probably take a gorilla out. Probably 5. Probably. No guarantees. I'm not gonna put him in the container.
Right.
That's not on me. Y'all didn't hear that. I didn't put y'all in the gorilla fight.
If y'all fight a gorilla, it's on y'all
fight a
terms.
gorilla, if y'all beat this gorilla, y'all all get unlimited contracts. Like y'all are set for life. If you could beat a gorilla, then you don't have too much to worry about on the street.
Right.
That's a fact. If you can fuck up a gorilla, nobody touching you.
You're good.
Yeah.
He's like the next Terminator or something. He got to get a movie.
Facts. Yeah, someone write a movie about him. I got a screenwriter. I'll look.
There you go. Look, you gotta stop this whole podcast and start right now. Look, this guy definitely one-on-one defeated a gorilla. He deserves a movie. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Right. Speaking of movies, you watched that new Black Panther?
I haven't. I do want to though. I definitely want to watch it very soon. Maybe tomorrow.
Highly recommend. Good movie.
It's good.
Yeah.
The last one was really
deep.
good.
It's a little deep, but there's a couple sad parts. I wish there was another like a little bit more action.
Okay.
But it's still a good ass movie.
Yeah,
Great movie.
Okay, so he did a good job replacing I can't think of his name.
King T'Challa.
What's the actor's
Guy
name?
that passed away.
Chadwick Boseman.
Chadwick
Yeah,
Boseman.
yeah, they did a good job replacing him.
Yeah.
Yeah. They paid a lot of like respect to him as well.
That's good. That's good.
Felt
A whole lot of that, yeah.
Whole lot.
Enough to make you look at the screen like, damn, I'm about to cry in this man. Like,
Right.
Like, yeah.
It's like, I don't
One
see-
tear just building up the whole time.
Right.
I felt like the Michael Jordan meme.
Oh yeah, just done.
You allow one tear, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just that's
You
it.
allow one. Just gotta pick it up quick though.
All right, anything other than that is just suspect. No, I was just kidding.
Right. So I asked about YouTube earlier because I've been watching this channel called Yes Theory.
Okay,
Have you heard of them?
I haven't.
So their whole thing is like seeking discomfort,
Yeah.
and they try to get people to do things that they normally wouldn't. Like for example, they just go up to random strangers like on the street, like, "Yo, we'll take you skydiving right now,"
Oh wow.
like or just random shit, like come across the world with us right now, hop on this plane, and we're gonna take you on like 4-day trip to Italy right the fuck now.
That's
But you have to
crazy.
say yes.
That's pretty crazy. That's like independent fear factor. Just like isolated. Like you do this,
Right.
You do that. That sounds fun though. I wouldn't do
Yeah.
it, but it sounds
about to
it sound
say.
like fun though.
Yeah.
I'm not getting on no
Sound like-
plane across
Like instant
somebody I
human
don't know?
trafficking.
Right.
Exactly.
But I wanted to but the whole thing is seek discomfort. So I was curious what are y'all's opinions on discomfort and how that could be important to like someone coming up and learning.
I feel like it's essential. Like as an artist, every moment is a discomfort moment because you're faced with something new every second of the day. You never know what's required here, what's required there, where you have to be to do this or do that. So I feel like discomfort is what really gives me the most growth. Because if I did get comfortable, I wouldn't go nowhere.
That's a
Right.
fact.
I'm already good.
That's verbatim what I was about to say. If you can't grow if you're comfortable.
Exactly. So
You
I
can't.
don't want to feel comfortable. I always make sure I'm as uncomfortable as possible. That way I can keep growing.
Exactly.
Right. Got to put yourself in the tough situations and actually like do the shit. You can put a lot of people can put themselves in a tough
And
situation
just be stuck in this tough
and fold,
situation.
right?
Yeah.
Backfires
Or they'll get into
immediately.
the tough situation and then complain about the tough situation.
It's like, why am I here? You definitely walked into that. That's
Exactly.
what you wanted. That was your
Yes.
idea.
I think it's a major key to know how to handle yourself in an uncomfortable spot. You have to attack it. If you don't in life, you get what you'll tolerate.
Facts.
You get what you'll tolerate. So you have to. I'm not putting up with this. I want more. Go get it. That's all it comes down to. And you can't go get it being comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you feel like you got it already. If I'm
Facts.
comfortable,
Exactly,
My feet
exactly.
up. I'm chilling. My feet not up. I got a lot of work to do.
Facts.
Facts. So when it comes to music, you're very versatile.
Yeah.
You have you can jump into the little club mix sound, sing a little bit, rap, freestyle, all that good stuff. What's your favorite avenue to go?
I like to do the singing the most, honestly. Like
Okay.
I love the melodies and being able to just create that over a sound. I think that's dope, and I feel like that sticks the most with the people.
Yeah.
Just because, like, if you think about it, before you really know a song, you hum it.
Yeah.
So if I give you a fire melody, you can hum it,
That's true.
and then as you hum it, it's gonna be stuck in your head. Then now we
Yeah.
got to hit record just like that. It don't matter what I say at that
Yeah.
point. the melody already sold the song. So yeah, definitely I like doing the melody stuff more.
That's dope. I never even thought about it like that. The melody sells the song. That's why
It's
I
a
know.
science. Yeah,
That's why
it's
I know
all
the
a science.
commercials.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why I know the commercials.
Like think about it. McDonald's. What's the first thing you think of with a sound?
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm loving it.
No. Say that same thing, but without saying ba da ba ba ba. There's a regular
Yeah.
thing. What was that? Now you're like, what was that? What did I just hear earlier? And then now it's stuck in your head. And then now Pusha T has another $100,000. So that's how that works.
Thanks.
So how do you come up with the melody first and then the words, or like does it kind of?
It just falls. I literally just put a beat on and it just comes out just like that.
You just go.
I don't write. I don't do anything. I just put a beat on and work.
Is that how you've always worked?
I was writing maybe like 5 years ago. And then I realized I could do the same thing with more passion without writing.
Okay.
Because I'm like, when you write down, you're trying to take your emotion, put it down, just like that disconnect from your emotion just happened.
Okay.
So now I just eliminated that and I just direct the emotion right onto the record.
Okay. And is it more? Do you do more of like a punch in, or do you like to run?
It depends. It depends on how deep I want to get into the record. So if it's a record that deserves the punch-ins, it could be 1,000 punch-ins. I'm going to do every one.
Right.
Yeah.
But if it just flows out naturally, then I'll roll with it.
Okay.
Do you have like a certain routine or like mood you like in the studio before you record?
No.
Because I know some people like LED lights, like set the mood, get the lights all dim, just to.
I don't mind. I'll record anywhere. We could record in the middle of the highway with 1,000 cars. I just like to record.
Okay.
I always make
That's
myself uncomfortable recording. That's why, like, the question you asked earlier made so much sense to me, like being uncomfortable. Like, I was used to recording with 20 people in the studio, just staring at me the whole time. Like, what is he going to say?
Right.
I'm like, I'm going to say something. I hope it's good. But,
Right.
but that's what makes it dope. Like, just the instant reactions and the connect. That's what's dope about it.
That's tough.
That's fire. So coming up, what do you do for fun other than music?
I play 2K.
Okay.
I'm a heavy 2K guy.
Like,
And I just became GOAT status yesterday. I want to put
Okay.
that out there. All my
Okay.
2K players, y'all know what that is. But you hit GOAT status, I'm not to be played with. Shout out to the game. I'll be running with the game too. That's pretty
do you
cool.
really?
Yeah, we'll
That's
be
dope.
running on there. Yeah, I'm nice on 2K. I got a gaming channel and all that. So yeah.
Oh,
Okay, you just stream on
I
Twitch?
go to work. Yeah, I stream on Twitch now and everything.
Are you like a park player?
Nah, I go in the rec.
You go in the rec?
Yeah, I love the rec.
Okay.
I don't know what it is about the rec, but I like that.
I was always a park type of guy.
Yeah. The park is dope too. I don't know. It's just the rec just feels more like in between NBA, in between street. Like it's like it's right there, but it's not there.
It's where you can run fives
Exactly.
with full court, but I always like tailor my player to be just like fast and dunk on everybody.
Oh yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
So,
Can't go wrong with that.
so it's perfect in the park with all that space.
Yeah, you get enough separation,
One move, pink, pink.
you're gone.
You PlayStation or Xbox?
Xbox.
Untrustworthy.
I just
Ooh.
bought the Series X too, so I'm just adapted to next gen. I just got on
Okay.
next gen probably like a month and a half ago. Yeah,
Okay.
Came back and I was like, all right, I got enough time to do this.
Wait, so were you always Xbox, or did you just?
I was PlayStation. I was PlayStation up until Xbox 360. Yeah, so I got up to
Okay.
PS3. But
Okay.
Halo came out and I left.
Okay.
Once Halo came out, I was like, Master Chief, we're over there. And then I
can
never came
respect
back.
it.
Yeah, Master
That's
Chief got
respectable.
me.
That's respectable because I was like PlayStation 2. I went to 360. I have a PlayStation 3. I went to 360,
Yeah.
and then I went PlayStation 4, and that's still sitting in my room right now. I haven't played an actual video game in like 2-3 years, like,
Yeah.
or maybe like once or twice in between, like at my boy's house. But sitting down at my house to play a game, all I do is watch Netflix on that thing now.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
That's all I do. Netflix, Hulu, whatever I need on there.
Oh, yeah.
I've definitely been always PlayStation guy.
Yeah,
Been
yeah.
Sony since what, PlayStation 2? Yeah, up until now. I'm plotting on a PS5.
It's cool
Not yet,
because
though.
we're cross-platform. So if y'all play Call of Duty, we can make that work. That's
Facts.
That's
Oh, yeah, I'm a big Call of
cross-platform. We
Duty.
on there,
No,
yeah.
I'm on the Call of Duty.
Did y'all try to do Modern Warfare yet?
I've played it.
I haven't gotten it.
I haven't played it, but I've
I gotta
seen.
get that.
Yeah, I've seen.
I
Like,
played
footage.
a couple games at my bro's house. That shit it's actually kind of tough.
Yeah, I gotta get it. I usually wait till like all the squad gets it so we can actually
Okay.
play together. I'm like,
Yeah.
hurry up.
Right.
I'm about to leave y'all again.
Yeah, like Call of Duty is a game I'll pick the sticks back up for.
Yeah, no, that's definitely the top 5 competitive game of all time. Like,
Exactly. Yeah, like Modern Warfare 2 was my favorite Call of Duty ever.
Yeah,
and the fact that they
sick.
just remastered, I'm like, all right, I might have to buy a P5 just to go play. Like,
yeah, seriously,
Right.
you
seriously.
feel me?
What's your
But,
favorite Call of Duty?
I like Cold War. Cold War was
Okay.
chilling. I like the multiplayer of
That's
Cold
an
War.
underrated answer. Right
It
there.
is, yeah. I rock with Cold War. I didn't really like Vanguard.
Okay.
I didn't like Vanguard. But I like the original Call of Duty. Like I had like the Call of Duty where like you start off in 1942 and you're dropping the rank. Yeah, that's the Call of Duty I started on.
Like Call of Duty 2.
Yeah,
like the red one, Big Red or something like that.
Yeah, that one. But those are like my favorite ones because I feel like they really capture like the essential like energy for what Call of Duty is. Like you're a soldier and you're trying to make it out. So I think that's dope.
Like the historical like imprint they had.
Yeah, it's like now they're just trying to extend it. But that was where like the meat of it was like, oh, the biggest war event in the world that ever happened. Let's put it in the game. And now everybody's like, oh, I'm playing this forever.
Facts.
That was it.
You into anime at all?
Not really. You know what's crazy? It was a show, Attack on Titans. A friend of mine was like, you should watch this. So I started binge watching. It was crazy. I seen the dude mom get like obliterated. I'm like, oh,
by the big,
that shit's crazy.
Then I fell asleep on episode 3 and I woke up and it was like the end of the season and I never got a chance to go back and do it.
Yeah.
But it was dope though. I was enjoying it. That was like my first real taste of anime. I know a lot of people be like Dragon Ball Z is like, you know, that's cliche anime and stuff like that. But yeah. I try to like dibble and dabble in it. Like my best friend is real big on it. He has like Vegeta and Goku tattooed all over. Yeah, he's like he's serious anime guy.
He's got Goku and
I got Goku and Gohan tatted.
Oh yeah, y'all two became best friends like immediately.
But it's because like so growing up, Dragon Ball Z was the only anime. Like Dragon Ball Z was just my favorite cartoon.
Yeah,
I didn't even know what anime was.
I didn't know what anime was.
Yeah, I just thought it was another cartoon.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And then maybe like 2.5 years ago, I started going down a little rabbit hole of anime. Yeah. And my boys put me on the Death Note. I started watching that and I was like, oh, like Death Note was fire. I was like, all right, now I actually gotta like
tap in more.
I gotta tap in. So I've been watching them here and there, but I still haven't like really gotten into like the like what are the like Sailor Moon or like all the other crazy names. I don't even know the names of the other ones, but
like the shit you watch if you're into anime.
Exactly. right. Yeah, those anime shows.
Yeah, but I've watched like One Piece, Attack on Titan. I watched that one. Didn't finish it though. Same thing like you. I fell asleep.
Yeah, I missed it. I don't know what it was. It's just by the 3rd episode, I was done.
Right.
You have a show you're watching right now though?
Nah.
Okay. I'm a big Game of Thrones guy.
Are you? Yeah, you know that.
Every time I do start a show, I binge watch it, so I'll be done in like a day or two.
I'm the same way.
Yeah, so there's nothing going on right now. It's pretty dry. I watch all the stuff. Yeah,
until I got a good 2 days.
Yeah, then it's
watch
like,
that shit all the way through.
Exactly. I binge watch. I don't know if y'all seen Lucifer.
Okay,
I binge watched that.
Nah, Lucifer's tough.
That was dope. I binge watched All American.
That was a good ass show.
There's new episodes out that I haven't watched.
There's like the last season where he's in like college and shit, right?
Yeah. So they did like a spinoff, like a homecoming one. Yeah. So I'm trying to get through that one. But I was really watching it. I got a couple of friends that are in there. The guy Cam. That's my homie. His name's Mitchell. We went to the same high school.
Oh, that's
kind of dope. Like, oh, that's my dude on there. Then I met Journey Montana. That's the girl that was the little girl that was in the rehab with I can't remember her name.
Oh yeah, I know you talking about.
Yeah, we just met her probably 2 months ago. We just met her, so we connected on.
That's tough.
I thought that was so funny. I'm like, I was just watching this probably like 2 weeks ago, and then now like we're here, so that was dope.
What's it like meeting people that you like seen on internet, TV?
Stuff like that. I think it's dope. The most important people, like moments for me, and like people for me are like the people that are like behind the scenes. So like, you know, it's one thing to meet the artist, the celebrity, like that's super dope. But I get a kick out of meeting the people that put the work in behind the scenes. Like I met Young Guru. That's that's Jay-Z, DJ, tour, everything. I met him. I'm like, we were courtside at a game in Delaware. I'm like, bro, we gotta go meet that guy.
Right.
That's the guy right there. I don't care about none of these other celebrities. That guy is the guy. So we actually got to talk. I had met the guy that actually put him in position maybe like a month before that. So that was a conversation we had, and his name is Lenny S too. That's the senior vice president of Rock Nation right now. So he was like, oh, you know Lenny? I'm like, yeah, I was just literally partying with Lenny like not too long ago. So Lenny had followed me about a month ago. We keep a real good like rapport. Then meeting Guru was like the icing on the cake, so that was dope. I think it's just kind of like just eye opening as far as the path that I'm on. Just meeting these people and it's like a normal interaction. Like I'm supposed to be here,
right? And I saw you met Jay-Z as well, right?
Yeah, I met Jay-Z years ago, and it's kind of cool. Like just running back into the situation. I got a really good friend named Stevie G, who's he's literally his best friend. So like I was there when he was like picking out his wardrobes and everything. So they sent me a limousine down and a driver to go to Made in America the first year they had it.
Oh, that's fine.
Got to meet Jay down there, so that was super dope.
That's tough. So after meeting Jay, would you pick the dinner with Jay-Z or 500K?
500K. I still love you though, Jay.
Yeah, I
Jay would tell you to take the 500K.
Exactly.
They would be like, bro, take the 500K. Like you're just gonna say you had a conversation with me. Get the 500K and then work your way back into that conversation. You'll have it.
Yeah, I never like. How much could you really learn from a conversation? I get it's Jay-Z.
You're not gonna get it 500K.
You're not gonna learn $500,000.
You're not.
Exactly.
You're not. It's not gonna happen. You can sit down and talk to Bill Gates, and you're not gonna walk out with 500K. Like you just gotta really figure it out.
Bro, with Warren Buffett for an hour lunch, it's like $2 million for an hour lunch with him.
That's just crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
And you probably still got to pay for the lunch.
And you
think
paying
about it. and think about it. If you gotta pay $2 million for lunch with him, you already
You're down. Yeah. You don't need to talk to him. You already got $2 million to spend. Spend it on something that you can make $2 million more with.
Facts.
Facts.
That's probably why his price is that high. He doesn't want to have lunch with anybody.
He's like, one of these rich idiots to make me richer. And they do it. And they're like, oh, well, that guy's a little bit less rich. I'm a little more rich. It worked out for him.
Worked perfectly.
$2 million in 1 hour?
Yes, bro.
Sick. I need a new job. Hey, listen.
If I could charge $2 million to sit here and eat food in front of you, like what?
Hey, you're paying for the food, and I'm getting the best stuff on the menu too. I know you got $2 million. You can spend another $20,000 on the steak. Let me get this gold carrot.
And guess what? We're gonna talk about what I want to talk about.
Exactly.
Because you on lunch with me.
The whole conversation is about the Eagles season. You're gonna be sick. $2 million about the Eagles.
You're from Philly. You are
for sure. For sure. I was out there when we won the Super Bowl. I was in the streets. I actually went viral for like the first time in my life. I made the Eagles theme song, and DJ actually played it at Deshaun Jackson's birthday party.
Oh, that's tough.
It blew out. That's the first time I hit 1 million on YouTube. I was so hyped. The song wasn't even mixed down. It was just such a good energy. I'm like, it's the worst recorded song I ever put out. But I'm glad it worked out.
How you felt after that loss this weekend, man?
I'm pretending it didn't happen.
I'm gonna pretend it did happen because I'm a Washington fan. And we whooped the Eagles' ass this what was it, Sunday night, right?
Y'all deserve it. Y'all deserve it.
Hey,
That's
take it.
the last win y'all go get this season. But I'm glad it was a worthy win.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk my shit while I can.
Right, enjoy it.
Because I don't get much during these football seasons.
Yeah, you sure don't. You sure don't.
There's no playoffs in y'all future at all.
Yeah.
Y'all just got y'all team name. Y'all not ready for the playoffs. They still deciding on that if they want to go back to football team or stay the Commanders. It's like a college team at this point.
Are they still trying to decide? Like they
don't know
what they want to do.
They keep saying it's like an issue with the copyright or something, whatever it was.
Okay.
That's what was the issue with like a lot of the names they had chosen.
So now they gotta keep. Yeah, it's too much.
Might as well.
They're just trying to focus on football. Let them play football.
Yeah, might as well go back to the football team.
Literally, yeah. At this point,
All right, real quick, we're gonna take another right turn
let's do it.
because we like to talk about dating here. You single?
I am single.
Okay. So let's say you meet a girl, you out and about at a show or whatever. You meet her, get her number, start talking. Where are you taking her for the first meet, for the first date? What are you doing for that first date?
It depends on if she's a 10 or a 15. That
She's
all
an 8.5.
Like 8.5. Studio.
Come through.
I can't be seen outside with 8.5. It's gonna look real bad on the. It's like, what happened, man? Don't ask what happened.
All right, she's a 10. Where are you taking her?
A 10. It depends on what kind of 10. We got good 10s and we got bad 10s.
Okay, so let's break it down because I think it should be a scale without 30.
Yeah. It's like,
You know what I mean?
All right, I like that. All right, let's break it down. Let's break it down.
Or let's start from the bottom. 1 to 10, no-go zone. We're not touching those.
No way.
Okay.
Right? 10 to 20 are, your average woman, just regular,
Kind of attractive.
not ugly. It's a scale though. Mm-hmm. That's why the scale's there. 10, like 11 is like, yeah, you're not ugly. 10, I ain't fucking with you.
Okay.
20 to 25, bad.
Okay.
25 to 30, like bad.
Supermodel. Wow.
Yeah, supermodel.
All right, 25 to 30, we going to Del Frisco's. We going to Fogo de Chao. We getting the steak plates, whatever. It don't matter. We going to the Food Bay, getting the seasoning done.
Yeah.
Anything lower than that, we might go to like Hell's Kitchen or something.
Okay.
Get a little one of their little test meals that they be making. I don't know.
Right.
It just look good. Go to the Eiffel Tower in Vegas or something. I don't know. It definitely goes down depending on what's coming out of it. But.
Right.
Okay, that's understandable.
So you like to show them like a real good time.
Absolutely, yeah. I feel like I'm a caretaker. Like I always make sure everybody have like a good energy, a good time.
Right.
That's just what I naturally do. So
Yeah.
if it's a moment like that, we outside. Just hop in the car. We gonna make it happen.
Right.
That's dope. That's dope. So tell me a red flag that'll make you stop messing with a girl.
If she wants to post on my Instagram, if she basically wants like promo, I'm like
For the clout.
yeah, like
Yeah.
I'm not rocking with that.
Like she wants you to tag every time.
Yeah, like tag me, no. Now we can't talk no more. Now we can't go out no more. Because now you're trying to do something more than what this supposed to be. So that's a red flag for me when you want to involve like the social media immediately. Like if it's natural, it's going to happen. But if it's forced and I can see what you're trying to do, you're not going to do it. That's for sure.
Right.
Facts. That being said, follow our guy on the gram. It's at YouMidasWell. Yep, at YouMidasWell. Tap into the YouTube, leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. You can find my name in the bio on IG at Blu13.
I'm at 302 Kev. Can we get an honest review of the show?
I think this is one of my favorite interviews, if not my favorite interview, honestly.
I really appreciate
Just because I feel like you're honest, y'all are genuine, and y'all know what y'all talking about. So I definitely commend y'all for that. It was worth the hour and 99-minute drive. Yes, I said an hour 99 because that's what it felt like. It didn't feel like human time. But I definitely like the setup, the energy, the location. Like everything is on point. So
yes, sir. I appreciate that.
That's love, man. That's love.
And you got the Sixers hat, so y'all get an extra star on that.
I didn't even realize. You know what I mean?
Thanks. All right. That being said, make sure y'all tap in because we about to drop some bars for us.
Let's go crazy
You know
then.
what I mean?
Let's get it. That being said, we out.
It's a shame how many bitches giving out they brain. They attracted to men with status. I'm teaching you the game. Don't you worry about a bitch. Don't you worry about the fame. Just focus on your grind and watch that money fall like rain. I maneuver through these flows like a nigga on a jet ski. Your bitch steady peeping chill, bro. She don't impress me. Niggas trying to lower my